Out in the country, we had two gentlemen by the name of Ben on the Washington County mail route. One lived on the right side of the road and one lived on the left. Sometimes they got each other's mail. Not when I was on the job, mind you, but on my days off. I knew the two Bens and I knew the handwriting of the people who'd write to them. So even if the last name wasn't on the letter or the address wasn't complete, I could always tell whose mail needed to go to who. Can't do that these days. Nobody writes letters. We get emails, computer-generated mail, but writing letters is a lost art. People used to fall in love through handwritten notes. I have an old shoebox full of my grandparents' handwritten notes, written during the war. Whenever I miss them, I pull out the letters, and just seeing their handwriting again makes me feel like they're with me. But I'm getting off the point. As it happens, one Ben was having a courtship with a lady far away from here. They were exchanging letters. This went on for 3 years, all in the mail. And this whole time, they hadn't ever seen each other. They were both friends of friends. The mail came one day, the day I took off, and by chance, the fill-in mailman put Ben's mail in the other Ben's mailbox. What happened was, the Ben that was courting this lady had mailed enough money to her to catch the train in Jonesboro, so the two of them could get married. The letter that was incorrectly delivered was from the lady, saying she was thrilled and would be on the train in the morning and would like for Ben to pick her up. Well, Ben didn't get the letter. Ben did. Other Ben. So the first Ben had no idea that his bride-to-be was on her way. The other Ben got the letter, and he thought it sounded like a good idea to get married and have a wife, especially since all the hard part of courtship had already been done. So other Ben got in his vehicle and picked the lady up at the mail depot, and they got married. The next morning, Ben, the first Ben, he's hunting for his wife-to-be, and after following the story at the barber shop, the hardware store, and the feed and grain about Ben's marriage, he got suspicious. So he went to call on Ben and found his wife-to-be, now newlywed, over at the other Ben's house. And do you know what she tells him? She says, "Well, I guess I'll just as soon stay over here, Ben, because the damage has done been done."